Hey guys, so welcome to my studio tour, my art room tour. First, I guess we'll start off with my main work area, which is right over here. So this is where I put my computer. Right now I'm just working on this 17-inch MacBook Pro, but I'm actually going to be getting a iMac pretty soon, and it's going to be set right here, so I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, I just work right here. This is like a mouse pad I had made as a sample product, but I don't really like how it came out because it's really dull. So I'm just using it for my own mouse pad right now. I have these cool plants, decorations, where my tablet pen sits, some candles, lights, mood lighting. Directly above my workspace right here I have this little shelf with some inspiration zines and comics. So I have like this comic by Jen Lee called Vacancy, Snot Girl, some Death Peace Sun comics or zines, some other ones I picked up at Zine Fest. These are some Dragon Age comics by where Sachin did the covers. I have all three of them. Brendan the Blob zine for Joshua Tree, and this book called Beautiful Darkness. I haven't read it yet, actually. I'm still meaning to do that. Here's this blank spot where I wanted to put, where I had a painting hanging, but I just sold that one, so I need to put a new one up there. Up here on my shelf I have a Totoro, some oils, a Jacquelin, a Tegan White print, one of my favorite artists, and just some other stuff. Next to my workspace I have this cart right here that I use for when I'm painting on my easel. So right now it just has some acrylic paints and some pens and pencils and some other painting supplies. Right here I keep some notepads for writing down like to-do lists. This is my notebook that I write down all of my orders in, and then down here I just have some extra prints that I can mail out. Then I have my Himalayan salt rock lamp that changes colors. It's really pretty. And a few books that are about selling your artwork online. I'm gonna do a book tour probably one day, but just like a quick overview, this big one right here is called the Graphic Artist Guild Handbook, and it will tell you pricing guidelines for every single project that you can imagine. So if you're a graphic designer or freelance illustrator, you should definitely get one of those books. They update them every couple of years based on the economy, so it's good to keep an updated version of that. And then I have some other like selling your work online and freelance illustration books, and a few tiny little reference books that are really cute. I have this print by Stefari on my wall here, and this is Tegan White's business card that I framed because it's really pretty. It's like gold leaf stamped and everything, gold foil. Some flowers, a little bookshelf thing that I have my my used up planner, and just some random pieces of paper and stuff. Ooh, it's thunder and lightning outside, you guys. It's a thunderstorm. Alright. This crystal right here is a jewelry holder made by my friend Yesenia on Instagram. I posted about it a couple weeks ago, I believe, but you guys should definitely check those out. It's made from wood. It's really pretty. I have this little glass dome that I want to put something in. That's a Brendan the Blob print, Death Peace Sun print. This is a print of an Adventure Time comic book cover by Chris Vision. I loved the artwork so much that I scanned the comic and printed it out really large. And then I have two Helen Jo prints. Well, this is a print on the right, and then on the left is her book. And up there, I don't remember the artist, but she was at the Icon 9 festival, or Icon 9 conference a couple weeks ago. And then I have a Babs print from when I met her at WonderCon last year. Alright, and then turning to this side of the desk, this is where I mostly paint and do drawings and stuff like that. So this is where all my art supplies are. I have this bucket here for paint, water, a spray bottle, an eyedropper with water in it. These are some of my smaller brushes, paint brushes. The finer ones are in this one. And I like to get glass jars and decorate them with all of the artist stickers that I can find, so they don't go to waste, and I know I'm gonna like keep them forever because I love these jars. And then these are my jars of colored pencils, and I try to separate them by color. So these are my skin tones, and those are my blue, green, purples, and these are all the leftovers pretty much. And this one has all my bigger brushes in it. Like the longer brushes. And this thing right here, I got at Goodwill, and it's just like a little basket that I put, sorry, it's really messy. In the back here I have all of my brush pens, micron pens, and permanent markers, and then here I have some gray tone markers and just some glitter and glue and string and stapler, stickers, a lot of stationery type stuff. Alright. There's a blue paper towel roll for painting. That's the best kind of paper towel rolls for anything. They're amazing. Sharpener, glass jar of water, and these little drawers right here. I got these drawers from when I had a studio at my school, my senior studio, and I just wanted to decorate it a little bit, so I got these from Daiso for like $3. But the top row has all these colored Sharpies in it. Second row, hair ties, blades, sharpeners, memory card adapters, just random stuff. Third row has some pen refills, glue, eraser refills, just stuff like that. And the last one has staples, my electric eraser, and some more blade refills. So this is where I would keep like lead, pencil lead, and stuff like that. Alright, and then I have this jar right here that has a whole bunch of my larger brushes. These ones I keep for big paintings, for doing like large scale paintings and stuff. Alright, and then here on the end of my desk I have, ooh, that thunder is loud. Okay, I have my Copic marker set from when I was a junior in high school. I used to do a lot of competitions in high school, art contests and stuff. So, I spent all of my money on markers back then, so I got this set and this set of Prismacolor markers. And I don't really use them that much anymore. I want to get back into it, but sadly I only bought the original Copics without the brush tips. So I pretty much just buy single ones now, and I want to start refilling these because a lot of them are dried out. They're like 10 years old, so yeah. So here are some random paint stuff, some paper towels and soap and things for painting. Directly above here I have my little shelves that have they have various inks, some craft paint, heavy body liquid text, some matte medium fluids, and clear gesso and stuff like that for painting on wood. Above that I have a whole bunch of craft paint and acrylic paint and some glitter. Same up here, some more acrylic paint, and then one little tiny wooden canvas. Alright, on the wall here I have a Ken Taylor piece that I got at Mondo last year, and my LCAD banner that I got. Just for those of you guys that were asking, I go to LCAD, LCAD, Laguna College of Art and Design, Or I went there, I mean, I don't go there anymore. This is my Becky Cloonan print. It's a screen print. It's pretty awesome. So is that one. Here I just have my sketchbook open from last night. Here's my pencil case right now. I'm using this one because I was traveling, so I just, it could carry a lot, so I just grabbed everything that I use. Another water dropper, sorry. Some colored pencils, pens, brush pens. That's pretty much all I use. And then this tray right here I keep out all the time, and I use this for my painting supplies. So like say I'm working on a piece and I take out all of the colored pencils that I'm using, instead of putting it back during the piece, because I like to keep my workspace clean while I'm doing it, I put it all in here, and then once I'm done with the painting I'll put it all back away. But it's still got a bunch of stuff in it that I need to clean out. Some gouache paint that I still have to use. It's a lot of blending. Alright, and then right here I have some of my extra books, and this is my Huion light table. It is amazing. This thing is huge and it's LED light. I would turn it on right now, but I can't find the plug, or it's not plugged in. But it's really thin. It's pretty amazing, and this whole thing just lights up super bright. And I use it for transferring artwork to watercolor paper and stuff like that. Alright, underneath my desk here, I hope you guys can see this. It's kind of dark because it's ringing. I have my Canon Pixma printer, a little cart full of ink, some of my printer paper, a bunch of cables and cords in there, and this just has my camera equipment, my digital SLR, and all of this is on an IKEA cart, so I can just pull it out when I need to print orders and stuff. Hi, Huge. Hi. Sorry, let me turn the light on. It's a lot of thunder right now. A lot of lightning. Alright, down here, the lights are flickering. Jesus Christ. Okay, down here I have some, my backpack and some painting surfaces, trash can, and in the back there, I don't think you guys can see it, but in the back there I have a bunch of painting surfaces and empty containers for painting as well. And that's about it for this work area. Let me show you the rest of this room. So here on this wall I have all of my wooden canvas panels that are ready to be painted on. And then my easel from Dick Blick. Ooh. And here on this shelf I keep a lot of my painting supplies. So at the bottom here are all of my old sketchbooks, some, what's it called? Some fixative, and a couple of notebooks with my old artwork in them. Here I have a whole bunch of wooden canvas panels. If you're not sure what these are, they're pretty much like birch wood, and they are made like a canvas. See, they have like a piece of wood and then a frame around the back of it, so it's very sturdy. And if you want to paint on these, Blick has so many that are really cheap, so I just went on a spree one day and got a whole bunch. Alright, and this is my watercolors, my watercolor palettes at least. So I have, this is the old one I used to use in high school. It's pretty messed up now. It's a Leo Cornell, but I like keeping stuff like this. It's pretty awesome. Here I have my Winsor & Newton travel set. I don't really use this one much anymore because I like to make my own palettes now. This is a Lucas travel set, and this is just like a little compact case that I keep my extra pans in. Here's some palettes. Most of them are unused. Here are my Fine Tech metallic watercolors. This is one of my favorite palettes. This one is, hold on, let me open it. This one is my skin tone palette. So I pretty much took all of the skin tones and warm colors and put them in one palette just so I can do portraits on the go. So there's that one. And the other one I use is not in here right now, but I'll probably do another video based just on these. Here's some I haven't used yet. This is a really nice metal palette. It's gorgeous and it's so big, and I really want to put gouache in here, but I'm not sure what. I'm trying to figure out a color palette before I use it. I have some more unused ones that I might do a video on, like how to build your own palette, or I might do a giveaway or something. Just a whole bunch of unused ones, and some of these have some paint, but I don't use them as much. Here's some Yupo paper. I don't like it so far, but I might try to do another try on those. Alright. Here next to that I have some watercolor paper for Canson, and an empty palette that I just got for acrylic paint. Alright, and the next shelf I have my digital SLR, and then this is my tin that is full of watercolor paints. Just a whole bunch of different brands, mostly Van Gogh, and sorry, it's like a cake ball tin. And I use these to fill up my palettes. This is my box of gouache, and these are my acrylic gouaches mostly. This is a box of acrylic gouache, and this is a box of regular gouache. I want to do a video on gouache because I know a lot of people don't know how to use it or like what it is exactly. So yeah, these are two different things. So this is my regular gouache, and a lot of it's just the cheap brand because it honestly works really well. And I also have a bunch of the Winsor Newtons somewhere in there. And this is mostly Turner and Holbein acrylic gouache. Just a whole bunch of tubes there. I have my little tiny tripod here, some empty paint boxes. This is that brand, the acrylic gouache that I was just saying, the Holbein one. Alright, and on the top of this little shelf here, I just have a whole bunch of my acrylics. These I was using for a painting that I haven't finished yet, so I still have them out. These are Lucas acrylics, and I use a mixture of mostly Amsterdam brand, but there's a lot of just like generic ones in here too. And then here I have some house paint that I like to do larger acrylic paintings with. So this is Bear, and it's just like a sample with the color on top. So these are really fun to use. Hey, what are you doing? Alright, and then here I have my flat files, or my IKEA flat files. So on top of this I have my other printer, my large format Epson printer that Future's sitting on. And I would show you these, but they're pretty messy right now. I haven't been able to clean them up, so just like, yeah. So this drawer has a lot of my, has a Barbie that I want to paint over, and a lot of my recent mail and important documents and stuff like that. This one has all of my printer paper and one of my recent print releases right here. Yep. This one has a whole bunch of ink and important things also. These are all of my used cartridges that I need to recycle. Some boxes of new ink, and yep. So this one just has a whole bunch of old artwork in it and some really big flat mailers, stuff like that. This one also has some artwork that I've received as gifts and some paper, and at the bottom here is all of my packaging bags for large prints and posters and stuff. And then here I have all of my paper. So just a whole bunch of pads of paper, different types of drawing paper, some greeting card paper. And the bottom half of this is Steven's. Yeah, so just the top one's mine right now. Over here I have my tripods. And then, I have to talk about the artwork. These are just some random posters. This is one from the Gilroy Garlic Festival back home. I live in San Jose, so we go to Gilroy. Gilroy's like right next to us. Here's an Animal Collective poster. This is a NPR poster by, I think they're called Double Knot Design. Here's a little poster by Land. Back here is a big Daniel Danger print that I still have to get a frame for, so we're just keeping it safe on the wall. Same with this. This is one of my posters that I had printed, but I think it got damaged by my cat a little bit, so I was like, the safest place for these are really on the wall because he can't get to them. This is one of Steven's posters. Most of this is Steven's stuff. Some Jacquelin, Land, Death P. Son, Brendan the Blob, Shaun of the Dead, some markers and zines, Broken Social Scene poster, Richie Beckett, this is Smithe one, I think. I'm not sure who that artist was that drew Steven's prints again. Wow, it's really coming down hard out there. Turn the light off. I just got a flash flood warning. Alright, so that's my workspace. Now I'm going to take you to my shipping area. So, come with me. Alright, sorry it's so dark, you guys. It's raining really hard out there, so it's pretty dark outside. So this is my shipping area. It's in the apartment still next to the kitchen, and there's laundry being done, so I have my laundry basket. So yeah, so here's a record player. So we'll start at this shelf here. So this is where I keep all of my shipping supplies. So up here is my boyfriend keeps his screens for screen printing, so I let him use the top of my shelf. Here I have some backup mailing labels and my scales in the back there. This is kind of where I keep my receipts and my extra small prints. This bin right here, I keep my samples for, like, this is for Jack prints, and I have Cat Print and Moo and other companies that print for you as well. Over here I have my extra mugs and some greeting cards and products that I have in my store. This little bin I keep my my little notepads and stuff for orders, for writing notes on orders and things like that. Down on the second shelf here I have these are my cutting tools in this bin. Well, cutting tools and string and ropes and stuff like that. This bin are my tapes and adhesives. Sorry if it's kind of hard to see. This bin is just full of some bags that are for packaging that I don't keep, that I don't use very often, so I just keep them in here. This little tray right here, I keep some of my old prints. These are probably going to be going with me to the event tomorrow, so I can put them on display. And here I just stack up some of my extra envelopes, some books. This is a Uline shipping catalog for products, or for shipping materials. Some other prints and some paper and shipping labels. And then right here I have my spare trimmer and my long arm stapler for zines. Alright, down on this next shelf I have all of my small flat mailers, the 5x7s. These are my packaging envelopes for my pins, enamel pins. Here's the rest of my stock of my watercolor sketchbook that I have in my store right now. This is just a random bin of some of my extra supplies. There's also some orders that have come back to me that haven't been able to get in touch with the people who ordered them. So if you're waiting on an order and it's been like a month, email me, or check your email at least, because I've emailed you probably. And then in here I just have some yarn and twine and some shirts and bags that I have products, some other products that I haven't put in my store or anything. Alright, and then on the bottom shelf here I have all of my shipping tubes, my large envelopes for mailing, some of my foam bubble mailers for wrapping my original paintings in. I just got this in today. It's my new shipment of flat mailers, the 8.5 by 11 ones. And then in this case right here I keep all of my plastic bags. It's separated by size. And in this bin right here it's just some random stuff, and here's all the caps to my mailing tubes that I keep in their bags because there's 2 different sizes. And this bin I'm getting ready for the show, so this is coming with me. Alright, and over here it's just 2 tables that I've connected. Here I have some big cardboard folders for my really large prints. This is a butcher paper dispenser from IKEA. It's really useful for wrapping paintings in, and it's just a nice dispenser for it. Just some random pens and pencils for orders. Here's my corner rounders, my notepad, scissors, stapler, random stuff. Here's just like a notebook, some tracing paper, and this is a book I bought recently that I haven't read yet, but it's beautiful. It's a watercolor book where this lady just painted flowers in crystal vases, and it's beautiful. I'll probably do a book review of this someday. I have my paper cutter, and alright, and in this container I keep all of my essentials for shipping supplies. So right here I keep my regular business cards. Right here I keep my order business cards that give the people that order a discount on my store for their next order. I have some washi tape, a stapler that comes with a note that comes out of it, just a whole bunch of washi tape, cute tapes, some colored tapes, some Sharpies, note, pens. I also have some cat stickers for decorating notes, scissors, Post-its. I have some tiny little envelopes for little tiny notes from Daiso. Most of these are from Daiso. Some other cute bunny notes, cherry blossom notes with envelopes. These are really cute too. So yeah, these are just for random notes for leaving in my orders. So there's that. Alright. Alright, and right here I have one of these bins for organizing my products. Right now it's just enamel pins that are in here. Let's see if I can focus. Just to keep them separated. They're just still in their bags. But I'm probably going to be making some buttons besides these ones that I can put in all of these bins. I have a little washi tape dispenser here. Just some cute little decorative ones for orders. So yeah, I just put together this shipping area like last week, so it's pretty new still, but I'm probably going to decorate a little bit more and put some more storage products and stuff like that. So yeah, and up there I have a plant and some spray paint for doing a mural. Yeah, so that's my shipping area. Alright, so that is my workspace tour for now. I'm actually currently applying to get a studio of my own. So once I do get that and I get set up, I'll probably do another one of these. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!